Welcome back to ARK, and today we're doing the first video in a series I think I'm going to do called Back to Basics. So this is just really to explore some of the items in ARK, just to go through the basics really, just to, for those of you that are new to the game, just to give you an idea of what it is. For those of you who maybe haven't realised you can do that with this, so that's the whole purpose of these series, or this series with the different episodes, excuse me. So if you do like it, then please drop a like on it, thumbs up, etc. And subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber, and check out my other videos. So in this video, we're going to talk about storage. So the first item that you will come across that you will be able to craft storage-wise at the start of the game is a storage box. Storage box can hold 15 stacks. It has a health of 500, and if we access the inventory, in this storage box you can put all manner of different things, so it's not just limited to one item, if you like. So let's just pop a load of different items in, just to show that it does hold all different things. So let's just fill it up. There. Could have done it a different way, but doing it like that. So there you go. So we've got 15 stacks in there, all different items. So you can store meat in it, you can store berries in it, you can store raw materials in it, and you can store other things like hide and crystal, that type of thing. So it's a very good thing to start off with. Is the storage box. If we look, I suppose if we look at the engrams, you will see early on you unlock it at level 4. It costs you 10 fibre, 20 thatch and 25 wood to build it. Now for me, building the storage box along with that are the important things at the start of the game, because you are going to die. You want to be able to put your well gathered materials in something, so put it in the storage box, but then you want to find the storage box, so you need a sleeping bag, or obviously you can respawn back in the similar sort of area and look for the beam of light if you've got that turned on. So that's the storage box. The next upgrade, and the storage box as well, you don't have to place on a foundation, you can place it directly on the floor, by the way. Next one is the large storage box. So the large storage box is, I suppose, oops, wrong button, silly me. Let's have a look. The large storage box you will unlock at level, let's find it, you can see I've not prepared, level 16, there you go. So level 16 costs you 25 fibre, 35 thatch, 50 wood. So yeah. So the large storage box will hold 45 stacks as opposed to 15 on that one. So it's 3 times as large. The health is 2,400, 5 times as large almost. And a very, very similar sort of thing. So let's... there you go. So we've transferred all this over. So you can see raw meat, it will go in there. Wood, berries, loads of different things will go in there. So it's not just limited to one particular item, as in you'd have to put raw materials in there, or you'd have to put meat or berries in it. So that's your next upgrade. Storage boxes can be placed directly onto the ground, they don't have to be placed on a foundation, much the same as the storage box. The next upgrade, because you'll find that you'll have this for quite a long time, I would imagine. The next upgrade has to go on a foundation, and that's that, which is a vault. Now the vault is a significant upgrade. I can't even remember what engram points you need to get the vault. So I've not looked, I'm not pre-prepared, so let's have a little look through, see if we can find the vault. Knowing me, I'll go past it, and you'll be shouting, saying, it's there! Right, but let's have a look, see if we can find where the vault is. If you see it, shout out, not that I can hear you. Um, but as you can see, well, I mean, we're on 48 at the moment, so you can see we're quite high level before we can unlock something like that. Let's keep going. I might have gone past it. So that we're now on level 70. There you go, level 75 is the vault. So, can only be crafted at a fabricator. You need 100 cementing paste, 500 metal, 70 oil, 90 polymer. So it's quite sort of resource intensive, that one. It holds 350 stacks as opposed to 45 on that, and the health is significantly higher purely because it's made of metal. So I'll just transfer all my inventory in there. I've not even filled it. And as you can see, as before, it can take all manner of different things. So it can take meat, it can take berries, it can take consumables like the narcotic, and it can take the raw materials. So very useful, very useful. It's got a high amount of health, as you can see, so that's an ideal thing to use. So sort of later on in the game, consider upgrading these to that, to the vaults. Okay, so that's the main sort of specifics of storage that can hold everything. Now we're going to move on to one of these. This is a preserving bin. A preserving bin is used to preserve things. So things that have got a shelf life, if you like meat, berries, wyvern milk is another one that you can store in the preserving bin. Anything that, and consumables, anything that's going to get out of date, preserving bin. So this will be, I think we saw where we unlocked it. So this will be the two sort of, well, one thing that you need spark powder to start with, and you need a mortar and pestle to make the spark powder. So you're going to have to unlock those two at level 6 to start with. That's if you want to use this preserving bin. Now, once you've unlocked that at level 6, it's then a little bit of a wait until level 18 when you get to the preserving bin there. And it's going to cost you 20 fibre, 30 stone, 10 thatch, 30 wood. Okay? So, to make it work, you've got to put spark powder in it. Otherwise, you're not going to preserve stuff. You might as well just keep it in your inventory because things will just go out. I don't know whether we can. Let's have a look. So my raw meat has got a spoil time of 4 days, 2 hours, 34 minutes. Let's put it in here. You can now see it's significantly increased it. So what's that? 1 day, 16 hours, 25 minutes. So if we take the spark powder out, it's still going to do it, isn't it? Because it technically thinks the spark powder's still in there. Oh well, never mind. That didn't work. You can still put berries in it, so berries can go in it. Narcotics can go in it. You can't put wood in it. So this is the change from the other two. So from these, where you can put anything in there, here you can't put raw materials in. You can only put consumables, berries, meat, and obviously wyvern milk's the other one that you can put in. So it's 24 slots, but because you've got to have spark powder in there, that's going to take a slot up. So essentially you've got 23 slots to use. So that is your preserving bin. So the next upgrade that you will get from your preserving bin to keep things fresh will be one of these, and I haven't got it powered up. It's a refrigerator. This holds 48 stacks as opposed to 24, so it's double the size of that. The difference is it doesn't need spark powder. That's the difference. So let's just transfer all that in just to start. So the refrigerator, you've got to unlock electricity for it. because you need to power it. So in order to get there, let's go through and let's start having a look at seeing sort of what level you've got to be before you can even think about doing the refrigerators. Now you can see we've not even got anywhere near unlocking anything to do with electricity at this moment in time, and we're now level 32. So you can see it's quite a way into the game for you to be able to start unlocking things like the refrigerator and electric items. Now I've probably missed something on it. So here we go. Level 49 is when we unlock the electrical generator, the cables, the outlets. So you're not going to be able to do anything with the refrigerators until you've reached level 49. The refrigerator themselves is on, and I probably missed it again because I keep doing that along with something else I've missed. No, there it is, level 60. So the refrigerator is level 60. The actual cables and stuff that you need is level 49. Now one thing I was going to look for, and I don't know whether I've gone past it, so just bear with me while I go back through. I don't know if you're the same as me, but I look through here and I tend to miss stuff dead quick. So easy just to miss the engrams that you're looking at. That's why I don't pre-prepare this, because otherwise I might pre-prepare it and think, right, that's there, and then I'll completely and utterly miss it. When I find what I'm looking for, I'll tell you what it is, but at the moment I haven't found it. No, so let's go back down to here because I want to find this in particular, because this will be useful, and especially if you don't unlock things like gasoline, which you need to power the electrical generator. Let's keep going. Yeah, great video. Looking through engrams. Where is it? Where is it? Right, well I can't see it on there. Anyway, what I was going to say about was a windmill, wind generator. You can use one of those to, in fact, let's just craft one. I'm on creative. Is it wind? Let's have a look. Wind turbine, that's it, that's what it's called. That's why you got to craft it at a fabricator. So you've got to unlock the fabricator to be able to do the wind turbine. You can see what it's going to cost you there anyway. So yeah, so you could use a wind turbine with the electrical cables and do the refrigerator. Now the fabricator itself, let's have a look and just see what level you need to be to unlock that fabricator, because that's obviously the only place where you can build that wind generator. So let's see if we can find the fabricator, and when we do, remember that, because it'll be important, because I'm not going to come back to this bit again. Let's have a look. So you're not going to get to the fabricator. Oh yeah, it's the same level. It's actually level 48. So the fabricator's level 48, so you're going to need that to start with before you can do the wind turbine. Alright, so there you go. So that's your two options for storing meat and I mean you can do it with salt as well. So meat and berries and consumables. So that's your two options. So we'll go back to the storage. That's my water pipe going to my base, by the way. Go back to the storage, and some of the other items that you can use to store things in is the refining forge, for example. You can store things in there. If I just transfer over, you can see I can store certain items in there. So you can use the refining forge to store items. The next one is the smithy, which holds 75. And you can see if I put stuff in the smithy, you can see it does hold items. Did I not take all my meat out of the fridge? I thought I hadn't. Let's just get rid of this. I just want this meat, because I should be showing you what it will transfer and what it won't transfer. So there you go. So that's what I thought. So the smithy will hold all items, so it'll hold meat, it'll hold berries, it'll hold consumables. So you can use the smithy that's got 75 slots to start holding stuff. Now the smithy, and I couldn't find this the other day when I was looking through it for some strange reason, I couldn't see it. The smithy you will unlock at, so the large storage box is 16. The smithy you will unlock at level 20. So that will hold 75. The large storage box, if you remember, holds 45. So this holds 30 things more. It's got 30 slots more on it. So it might be worth upgrading your storage boxes to smithies. Just a thought. The next upgrade on the smithy is the industrial grinder. But you'll see in a moment that it's not really an upgrade. It will hold all items again. It will hold consumables, it will hold meat, it will hold berries, it will hold raw materials. However, it's got 60 slots. That's got 75. So for storage, don't use the industrial grinder. Stick with the smithy. The next item then that we come to is the industrial forge. Again, as a storage, I wouldn't use it for storage, as in specifically for storage. And you will see we can only put certain items in. It will not transfer the consumable items in. So whilst you can store certain things in it, for the amount of resources it would cost you to build that, and that for that matter as well, I wouldn't bother. Unless you're going to be specifically making stuff in the forge or in the grinder, then don't bother building those. Stick storage wise with the smithy. That's what we're talking about in this video. So that really is part of the story of the storage. So we started up there with the small box to the large box to the vault, the preserving bin in the fridge, and then we've seen that there's other ways that you can store. Now, with the homestead update, there's been one more item added to the storage, and I think the best item, but this is really well into endgame stuff, and that is this, the Tek storage box. The Tek storage box, you will see, has got 1800 slots. 1800 slots on it. Okay, we'll access the inventory and we'll do the same again, as in just transferring everything over. But you will see I have asked to transfer everything in my inventory over to it, but it's only taken wood. That is because it will only store one particular item in it, but it will store a lot of it. Let me just come out of that. You can now see it says storage for wood, and there's a picture of a bit of wood on it. You'll see below where it says storage for wood, it says deposit all. So if I've got more wood in my inventory, for example, all I'd need to do on the PS4, excuse me, on the PS4, is press triangle, and it'll put automatically the wood in my inventory straight into this. Okay, so that's what happens when you come up to it, and it's nice that it puts a nice little picture on it. Oh. They are stackable as well, so let me just get these back into, I don't know, where are they? Where are they? Let me put them back in so I can see what we're doing. Just show you, it is stackable. There. So you can stack them, as you can see. Now, once you've put something in there, you'll see that you can't access the inventory by the triangle. I don't know what it is on the Xbox One, or the PC, so I apologise. So you've got to press and hold the triangle if you're on the PS4, and you get all these different options. So you access the inventory that way. Okay. If you wanted to rename it, you can rename it. You can deposit everything you want. You can withdraw a stack. You can fill the storage in creative mode. You can switch to, and it says withdraw priority, to deposit priority. So for example, I could withdraw everything I want to, switch it, deposit everything I want to. So end game stuff, fantastic. And let's just have a check. So it says here, when powered with a check generator, acts as a fridge. I'll be honest, I've tried it. I haven't got anything to go in there yet, consumable wise. So I've not managed to sort that out. So it's probably me doing it wrong rather than anything else. Let's just go into this and we'll put some, I don't know, let's just transfer any random item. Metal stairs has gone in there, as you can see. Do another random item in this one. Hide. So you see it brings up the nice little picture. So you don't need to rename it, in all honesty, because it tells you what's in it, which I think is fantastic. So I want to take everything out. Come on. I want to withdraw my stacks, please. It's not letting me. Is it empty? Is it empty? Yes, it's empty. So if I want to withdraw the stack on this one, switch it, and then keep pressing triangle, and it withdraws the stack. So let's just switch, withdraw the stack. Now, even though these are now empty, I can't put anything else in it apart from the picture that's on there. So I can't put anything else in there apart from hide, unless I go on to clear resource type. Now I can put something different in. Clear resource type. So there you go. So there's the evolution of storage, what you can use. There are other things that you can use for storage, but these are the main ones, ultimately leading up to the Tek storage. So there's the back to basics on storage. If you've got this far on the video, then I do thank you for watching. Please comment, subscribe if you're not a subscriber to the channel, and I'll catch you again soon.